This is a brief introduction to the Mastering website, which is provided by Pearson Publishing. This website shows you a course that has already been created within the Mastering website. This is an anatomy and physiology course. And on the home page, you can see the course calendar, which shows students when all of their assignments are due. Any homework assignments and tests are going to appear on this calendar. When you click on the Assignments tab, you can access all of the assignments that are part of the class, and this includes, again, homework, lab assignments, as well as tests. And as an instructor, you can open these assignments and edit them. So if you choose Select Content, you can select which questions are part of each assignment. And you can either select questions that come from the textbook that you're using for the class, or you can create a new item, or you can even import items that have already been created by you. So I can just show you what some of these questions look like. This is one that is a labeling activity where students would be required to drag these terms over to the picture to identify what they are. And then students would just hit submit, and this would be graded. There are also just multiple choice questions where students must select from a series of answers and then hit submit, or they can give up and request the answer. You can also specify outcomes, where you can match learning outcomes to each of the questions that are part of each assignment. There is a class roster, as well as a gradebook. For students, as well as instructors, there are tons of resources in the study area. So they can simply select the chapter that they are learning about, and then all of the resources for that particular chapter are going to appear. So they can read about certain topics within the e-text by clicking on these links. So this provides them with a link to the e-text for that particular topic. And they also have various activities that they can perform in order to help them learn the material. So here's another art labeling activity. So here they just drag terms over to the picture. Also, there are chapter quizzes, practice tests, and some more study tools, including flashcards, which students find extremely helpful. Then over on this side, there are various tutorials and also labs. I'll show you one of the A&P flicks, which are really helpful for explaining some of the physiology that accompanies these units. So here's one on the neuromuscular junction related to the nervous system.
Nerve impulses, also known as action potentials, travel from the brain or spinal cord to trigger the contraction of skeletal muscles.
So students can watch these tutorials, and then their instructor can assign questions that are based on what they've just seen. And also here are some lab pictures. So PAL is the practice anatomy lab. They can select from different body systems. They can look at human cadaver pictures, They can look at anatomical models. They can look at histology, which is the tissue makeup. They can look at cat organs and body systems, and also fetal pig. So we'll select the muscular system. Let's do upper limb. So we're in the human cadaver section, and they can look at different layers of the body, go deeper and deeper by using the scroll bar. And then they can take a quiz on what they've just looked at. They can also look at anatomical models for the muscular system. And they can look at histology, muscle tissue. And again, take a quiz on what they've just looked at. So this is a very useful study tool. So going back to the Mastering website, here are instructor resources. So instructors have lecture presentations, they have images, clicker questions. There's a Jeopardy game that they can use in their class. Test bank, and also an instructor guide which provides an outline of the chapter. So the Mastering website offers many resources that can be used both by instructors and students in order to enhance student engagement and also student achievement in their classes.